Start the stream. Let me tweet this shit out, post it out, put it everywhere.
Let me make sure they get the chat can hear me. You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Say
but
that.
Hold on, this shit. Wait, look. Let me see. If you all hear. Chat, can y'all hear me? Yeah, they should be able to hear me if anybody's in. But my screen look low. Hold on, I'm gonna stop this shit. I'm about to reboot my shit.
Say that.
And we may have to use StreamYard. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
All right. Let me see.
All right, y'all. Fresh is rebooting right now. He's restarting his stream. However, when he comes back, I don't know where he went. Okay, well, when he comes back, we're gonna have a good ass stream. In the meantime, we're gonna kickstart. We're watching the Knicks and Pacers game right now. It's down to the wires. Y'all can see on the screen. I got the scoreboard up, and then y'all can see me twice just because technically I'm on Discord. Hold on, let me fix that up real quick. Okay, and now, cool. Okay, so for right now that works, and then once Fresh comes back, we'll fix it up and make it look all clean and spiffy again. But yeah. All right, Halliburton has the ball. Damn, almost lost it. Miles Turner, 3. Good defense, Mitchell Robinson. Damn, this motherfucker. Oh, no. Oh, no. Josh Hart might have just gotten hurt. Yeah, that's a pink cup, nigga. Let me see. This motherfucker just turned off stream. That's crazy. Oh, he seems to be okay. He seems to be all right. He's about to shoot the free throws. Four points, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. Nice, nice, Josh Hart. By the way, the reason why I'm a little bit behind is because I'm on YouTube TV, and YouTube TV always has a little bit of a lag behind, or a little bit of a delay. So right now, Josh Hart made the second free throw.
Sup, bitches?
This motherfucker just comes back in here. Sup, bitches?
That's how that shit. Yeah, I got it set up that way.
Okay. I was just talking to the stream about what we're doing and what you're doing in the game and stuff.
Nice. And you got the play-by-play up on your screen already, right?
Yeah. I got the what's it called? The scoreboard. I don't know. I strongly disagree with sending Halliburton to the line just then. I disagree with that. Play the defense, play it out, see what happens.
I mean, it's to get the ball back.
I get it, but like now you're inbounding the ball in a pressure situation. I'd rather just play the tough defense and figure it out.
All right, so let me start this again.
New York just called timeout. Yep.
You're okay.
I hear you loud and clear.
All right, perfect.
Yeah, if you can't hear me, please let me know.
No. I can hear you.
Okay, say that.
What I'm waiting on now is for people to come into the chat to see if they can hear you.
I'm gonna get the USB microphone. There's a Shure microphone that's a USB-C type. I'm gonna see if that is better than this one, or if I should just stay with the one that I have.
What?
What's
wrong with the one you got?
No, nothing's wrong with it. Nothing's wrong with it. I just want to have a second one just in case. All right.
All right, let me tell them on the
9.7 left in the
Facebook.
game. Right? 8.1. Okay. Cool. You said you're going live on Facebook, or are you still live on Twitch?
Twitch.
Copy. I'm going to mute myself real quick.
Nah, what's good, boy? What up?
All right, I'm going to be talking now. I'm checking to see if I can hear myself
Pun
on your
got his
stream.
mic muted, so y'all should be able to hear him in a few. No, I'm looking at the desktop audio move, so that means I should be able to hear you. What's up, Ray? Yeah, they hear you.
Cool. All right.
What's up, Ray? What's up, Nah?
How's everybody doing? What up, though?
Let me see. Let me see something.
Shit sound clear. Hanging out on the toilet.
Shit sound clear. Hanging out on the toilet. Hey, all right, they go pun. Let me see. Let me try to pull you up on the screen now, because that's what I was doing last time.
Say that. I posted the link on YouTube, on Facebook and Twitter. So
Okay. Window capture. Okay, where is my window? Okay.
by the way, my schedule for the month of June at least is going to be pretty open. So I'm pretty excited about that.
I got a free week after school is done.
Oh yeah, before you start camp, right?
Before camp, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, I work all year long, pal.
Yes, sir.
No summers off on this side. And look, and majority of everybody that work at the camp anyway are teachers. So
I haven't had a summer off since freshman year of high school. Actually, that's not true. We had COVID, and COVID was pretty much through the summer.
you talking about summer off from work day? Who won?
It's still 8.1 seconds left.
And the Knicks up 4.
Yeah, Knicks up 4.
So what? Hey, chat. Why y'all here? What y'all got on this game, cuz? What y'all got on this game, cuz?
By the way, letting you know real quick, on Discord, your video's off. I don't know if you mean to have it, though.
No, I know.
Okay.
I know. I'm looking at it.
Oh, Knicks up 5.
Damn. So we got ball game.
Yep, it's a 2-1 series. Let's go. Yep, Knicks up 6. Josh Hart makes the free throws.
We got ball game, y'all. Y'all can see that back there a little bit on my side. Pump, put the play by on yours.
I got it on my stream. You want me to put it on the Discord too?
If that, yeah, the way you had it.
Cool. Yeah, I got you.
And then this is what I'm gonna do for them. And then chat, y'all can see that, right?
So now the play-by-play is over, pretty much. So, Knicks 106, Pacers 100.
Yeah, and that's cool. Y'all can see that, chat? Y'all can see all that? Mark, what's up? What up?
Yeah, they can see it pretty clearly. That's good.
Yeah. And it should be, I'm talking about like it's decent size on the screen, right?
Yeah. And I can also read off your chat too.
So it's 2-1.
Yes, Indiana's up 2-1.
Let me pull my Palm Pilot out.
Funny thing to note is no team has won a home game yet. Now, Indiana can get the next one because they're at home again, but no team has won a home game, and Cat just had 24 and 15, so that's a good game for Cat.
He needed that.
I feel like Cat has been really good this series. He had a really good game one.
Yeah, he averaging what? Like he averaging 19.
He's averaging like 22 actually, I think.
With this series, I thought he was averaging 19 and like 12.
Probably for the playoffs, but I'm talking this series alone.
That's what I'm talking about. Check the let me see. Not much, just cooling. Ray, so who did you bet on? Where is
Wednesday? Cat had 35 game 2, 35 and 12.
how much is he averaging?
Game 1 35 and 12, game 2 20 and 7. So what is that? 55 divided by 2, that's 27 and a half, and then he just had 24. So
Let me see.
55 and 24 is 79. 79 divided by 3. He's averaging 20. He's averaging 26 and 11 this series. So Cat's hooping. 64%, 42%, and he just shot like 30 something percent. So
Yeah, across the playoffs, he's averaging 19.
yeah. But he's hooping.
Nobody. I don't even watch basketball. You say you got $20. I said, who you got on the Knicks? And you say you got $20. I said, who you got on the game? And you said I got $20. So you saying that's what you got the bet? Is the dub? That's what you talking about?
A quick 20 on the New York Thuggers, on the New York Timberland boots. Well, I lied. Imagine.
I lied. Well, I need my $20. I need my dub.
With New York winning this game on the road, do you think that New York can win 3 out of the next 5?
It's possible. And with the way they played tonight, it's like they didn't change anything, right? Like we watching them. They went
deeper though. They went deeper because
and they went deeper with the bench because you screaming in my ear, telling me something. What are they doing?
Yeah,
I'm just like, bro, can you not? Because just let them niggas hoop.
Right.
You screaming my ear off, right? So they went deeper, which was confidence in the coach himself. Because how deep was he going prior? What, 6 deep, 6, 7 deep?
Says 7 because Mitchell Robinson was coming off the bench, Deuce was coming off the bench. Because you're starting Brunson, Hart, McCall, OG, and Cat with Deuce and Mitch coming off the bench. But this game he brought DeLon Wright and Shamet off the bench, so he went 9 deep this game.
So again, they didn't switch anything up outside of going deeper. Pause. That was crazy. Right. So you say, do we think that they can win another 3 games out of this next 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? You know what's inspiring though is the Knicks didn't shoot particularly well. Like I got the box score up. Brunson went 6 for 18. He shot 10 free throws though. Cat went 8 for 17, so even he shot under 50%. Bridges went 6 for 18. So like these niggas were not shooting that well. They shot 43% as a team. But I feel like
pull stats up on my side.
But I feel
Go
like
ahead, keep going.
like their defense was improved because like I feel like McCall was able. I think this is the first time that none of these niggas have played over 38 minutes. Because usually Tibbs has these niggas playing 40.
That was my next question. How many minutes did they play?
So McCall and OG led the way with 37, Josh Hart with 34, and Cat and Jalen with 33 and 31 respectively. So nobody played over 38 minutes.
Knicks play better on the road, and yes, Mark think that they could win 3 out of the next 5. He also says Knicks play better on the road.
I disagree. I think that the Knicks role play. It's tough to call them role players because Mikal Bridges was a 23-point per game scorer in Brooklyn. And OG
he's still a role player regardless.
Well, he's a role player for this team, but I'm just saying like he used to be the focal point of that Brooklyn team. Him and Cam Thomas.
Okay.
And then OG and Pascal were the faces of Toronto before Toronto blew that team up. But I feel like the Knicks, the other players for the Knicks show up more at home because they feed off that home crowd. That home crowd in New York is electric. They were just shut up in game 2 because game 1, that crowd was hot. And then obviously Halliburton just snatches their soul. And then game 2, we saw what happened.
Hey, yo.
Yeah. But do I believe that Tibbs should go 9-10 deep? Yes. I think Precious Achiuwa should get some run too, honestly. Because he is the new PJ Tucker. He's like a 6'7", 6'8" big man that can switch all 5.
Okay. What did you click on to pull that up?
I'm on ESPN.com, bro.
No, so am I.
Box score.
Box score.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
As for Indiana, they just couldn't hit threes. They were 5 for 25 from 3. That's probably what hurt them.
All right, so yeah, the bench on that side, Obi only had 14, Tony Bradley 15, McConnell had 15, but Obi.
The fact that Tony Bradley played 15 minutes is crazy to me.
Why you say that?
I feel like Tony Bradley just he's like 50 years old and he's been on like 20 teams.
So you saying that he should have had less?
I think Isaiah Jackson. I think Isaiah Jackson and Jarace Walker would have been better options. That's just me.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
They're younger.
Okay. That's not this. They're not trying to lose the game. They're not. They still want vets out there. They're not trying to lose the game.
Yeah.
So, all right. So Halliburton was 7 for 15, 2 for 8.
Yeah.
Andrew Nembhard 0 for 3. Miles Turner 1 for 6.
Nembhard. No, Neesmith got hurt.
Yeah. The brown skin bull.
Yeah, he had 8.7 rebounds, so he was on, and he wasn't doing too hot. He was 2 for 8. But yeah, I feel like it just came down to
9 points.
Yeah, and Indiana just couldn't shoot. They couldn't. They went 5 for 25 from 3. Had they gone 8 for 25, we might be.
Carrie, what's good, boy?
We might be looking
what's
at
up
we might be looking at a 3-0 series.
Yeah, well, that's already dead. So we on to the next one.
Yep. Next game is today, Sunday, right? Next game is Tuesday.
All right. So, Carrie, the question was, do you think the Knicks can win 3 out of the next 5? The next game is where? New York?
No, the next game is still in Indiana.
And see, that's gonna be tough.
Because
Mark,
that's what I'm
although you said, yeah, the Knicks play better on the road, I don't agree with that either. But in the playoffs, they got to beat these niggas twice.
Mm-hmm.
They just beat them here tonight.
So you're talking about beating them 2 more times in Indiana, because Game 4 is in Indiana and Game 6 is in Indiana. And you're talking about, like, if you give one up, you're still going to have to come back to Indiana and get another one on the road.
So the next 2 games, the next game is in Indiana.
And then the next Game 4 is in Indiana, and then Game 5 you're going back to New York.
Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I just said they got to play 2 in a row in Indiana, which is tonight in the next game.
Yep. I just wasn't counting tonight, but yeah.
Yeah, so they won tonight, and then they got to do it again here again.
Tuesday night, yep.
We gonna see. No, I can't see the Knicks doing it. It's not that I can't see them doing it. It's just
it's uphill, bro. That's uphill.
It's highly unlikely. And to think that Indiana is gonna play this way twice,
yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, because it just felt like they weren't playing their style, bro. Like, it just felt like they weren't running the way they wanted to.
They look tired.
Yeah, they definitely look tired.
But see, that's why they put that's why they was running the other niggas off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Where's the I suck at this shit.
Who are you looking for?
Minutes played.
So Nemhard led the way with 38, Tyrese with 37, Spicy P with 35, Turner with 33. Nobody off the bench played more than 18 minutes. Ben Shepherd had 17. And then Neesmith got
looking at it at? You're not helping by telling me.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's still in the box score. Just scroll down to Indiana.
No, I'm looking at that. Let me see. All right, yeah. 14. The shit was on this. It was scrolled over to where the field goals were at.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So the minutes were cut off. Tibbs doesn't play a strong enough rotation for me, honestly. They don't have a strong enough rotation, bro. So what's the deal with PJ Tucker?
PJ Tucker's just there to fill a roster spot.
All right, then. So who the fuck they gonna play? Outside of who they did, McBride, Hart, Wright, and Shamit.
You could play Precious Achua. I feel like Precious Achua could give you some serviceable minutes.
They're not deep enough, bro.
Yeah, they're definitely not deep enough.
You looking at like that's where Indiana got them beat somewhat because their bench is better.
Yeah.
But no, Carrie.
They just got a deep ass bench, bro. Like, TJ McConnell's one of the best 6 men in the league. Benedict Mathurin last year was like what, 3rd or 4th place in Rookie of the Year honors. I think you just got hurt. Yeah,
and the fact that they are in the Eastern Conference Finals with this lineup.
Mm-hmm.
So
because it's not really a sexy team.
It's not a team built for a championship.
Right.
Starting lineup wise, yeah. But then with the depth, there's none.
Who are you talking about? New York or Indy?
New York.
Gotcha. Okay.
New York.
Yeah.
So the next question is, with everybody popping up, talking with this Giannis talk and where he may or may not go, what do y'all think the next move for New York should be?
It's tough to say because you want New York to get Giannis. You want him to get a KD.
Another consistent scorer. They need another bucket besides Jalen Brunson, bro.
But see, that's what you brought Cat there for. And Cat was an all-star.
Cat is your big man that's going to do what he's supposed to do. You still need a wing man that can score. That's what they're missing, a consistent wing that can score. They got the defense.
But you traded
only 2 niggas averaging. It's only 2 niggas out of that lineup. Out of everybody that start over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's been starting. Brunson, Hart, Cat, Bridges, and what? OG.
Yeah, OG.
What do they all average? You can pull that up
Yep, I'm on it.
for these playoffs.
For the playoffs?
Yeah,
Okay.
and then the season stats gonna get pulled up anyway. So.
Through the playoffs, Brunson is averaging 30 points, 7 assists.
Next is Cat.
Cat's averaging 21 and 11.
Okay.
Bridges is averaging 16. OG's averaging 16. Hart's averaging 12.
And those are your starters.
And that's your starting loop. Yep. From there, it drops. Miles Deuce is averaging 6. Robinson's averaging 4. Precious is averaging 2. Campaign's averaging 2. Yeah, you just got a bunch of nothings. So you're literally depending on your starting 5 to do everything for you.
My point exactly. So then you need another scorer that could take the pressure off of Brunson. Another side, unless they gonna start giving Cameron Payne tech. I don't even understand what the fuck is going on with him.
What is he the
mascot?
Listen, the nigga hit 2 threes in the Detroit series. Went through the entire Boston series without hitting a single 3, and just hit a 3 in the Indiana series, bro. Nigga's been shooting.
No,
awful.
I'm just like that nigga fell way off.
Yeah,
he just be on rosters. He's basically a mascot.
If the Knicks are gonna keep this roster, you keep your starting 5 and you don't trade for another superstar. That's cool. But then
you don't need another superstar. I said a scorer.
So then
Bradley Beal, something like that. I didn't say a superstar. So they need another scorer.
I think I'd rather have Colin Sexton over Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal's a better shooter. We still want a shooter.
But you're thinking about what Bradley Beal's going to cost you.
What's it going to cost?
Well, the nigga's making 50, and he has a no trade clause, so he gets to pick who gets traded.
First and foremost, I said like a Bradley Beal.
Okay,
like a Bradley Beal. I didn't say Bradley Beal specifically.
Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson would be a good fit.
I would
because he's good off your bench for sure.
Mm-hmm. Shaden Sharp from Portland, he might be available. He's a good bucket. He's like a good 3-level scorer. I like him. Although I don't know if he's
going to be available in free agency.
I don't know if he's going to be available because I think he might have re-signed with Portland.
Let me see.
Not sure.
I'm about to see right now, Carrie.
Shaden Sharp.
Oh, that didn't work.
Expected to discuss new contract? Okay, so then he hasn't re-signed. No. He hasn't re-signed yet. So Shaden Sharp could be available. It's hard. Because there's not a lot of people that are available. You know, low key, who I think the Knicks should go get? Because he is going to be available this summer? Dennis Schroeder. Because Dennis Schroeder can give you 12 to 15 points, and he's boxy. He could play.
Right,
he
so
plays tough defense.
Pulled it up. I'm looking at guards or small forwards that are free agents this year. You got Nicholas Batum at the guard forward, but he's old.
Yeah, I don't like Batum for this team. Because wing depth is not really a problem.
Talking about scoring at the position.
Right.
So what are you talking about? Wing depth?
I'm saying that you have enough wing scorers, in my opinion. Like McCall and OG are giving you 32 points across the both of them. And then Josh Hart's giving you another 13. So I think you need another guard that can score.
Did I not say that? Guard forward. Did I not say that?
Okay.
Are you hearing what I'm talking?
I heard
Like,
you.
are you
I heard
listening?
you. I
Or
heard
you just ready to talk?
No.
You didn't.
I heard you. You said guard and forward.
But go ahead, talk, bro.
No, I don't know. Keep naming names.
No, go ahead. You was already on it. Go ahead.
Shit. Let me look it up actually then. 2025 off-season NBA free agents.
Grayson Allen, free agent, is looking like it's saying. Jose Alvarado is out here.
I think Grayson Allen is on a 3-year with Phoenix.
This is what it's showing, my nigga.
Okay.
I don't care what you say you think. This is what it's showing under free agency for the season.
They consider Nicholas Batum a guard?
He's a guard forward.
Interesting. These guards are sorry. That's the thing.
They got Malcolm Brogdon down here, but
I would like
don't
Malcolm
know.
Brogdon. I'd like Malcolm Brogdon. I think he was just hurt this year.
Seth Curry's out there. Solid guard off the bench. He could play the point guard and the 2 guard and can shoot.
Bones Highland was really good.
So it ain't too many popping ass guards out there that you need or that they should reach for, which means looking at this, Seth Curry is their best bet as far as free agents go. But what do they have worth of trade value outside of Cat and fucking Brunson? Because they don't, I don't know what if they do bust the move to sign Giannis, how is that going to happen?
So if they want to trade for Giannis, immediately you have to trade either Cat or OG. And that,
OG's going for sure.
you would give up OG?
What? Why the fuck would you give up Cat? Them two can play power forward and center together.
Okay. So then you have to give up OG. You have to give up Mitchell Robinson. They're probably going to ask for Josh Hart to make salaries match. They're probably going to send you Pat Connaughton back. Oh, no, he's a free agent, so they wouldn't send him back. They're probably going to ask for a couple picks. I don't know how many New York have off the top of my head.
Yeah, I'll be better prepared with this shit for the next time. Because searching for this shit is pissing me off.
New York Knicks owned.
And that's what they're talking about. They're saying the Knicks are likely and potentially targeting a superstar level player and making moves to improve their supporting cast. They could be interested in acquiring Giannis Antetokounmpo from the Bucks, potentially sending Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson, first round picks 2026 and 2030 in return, according to and that's according to Yahoo Sports article. And then they say alternatively, they could be involved in a trade for KD, potentially sending OG, Mitchell Robinson, and draft picks to the Suns. The Knicks might also look to improve their debt with players like Isaiah Stewart or Kobe White.
Kobe White would be a solid ass pickup for them. Kobe White as a 6-man for them would be a fucking steal.
Yeah, because everything they talking about is not getting rid of Karl Anthony Towns, and they're talking about with Giannis that'll be a big 3.
Yeah.
And then they were saying to improve the debt, the Knicks could also make smaller trades to improve their debt and overall roster, potentially targeting players like Isaiah Stewart and Kobe White, like they said before.
How
Cap
would you
space.
how would you feel about? Oh fuck.
And then it says they are under the Knicks as far as cap space goes. They're under the second apron, which could limit their ability to make certain moves.
Yep. My
But
question.
they heavy talking on this Giannis shit.
I mean, that's because Giannis wants to be in a big market, and it's either LA or New York.
What you was about to say?
No. I just said LA or New York.
No, you were saying something before that.
I think, me personally, KD just fits better with this team. You swap OG and KD.
I'm ending that shit on my side. And I'm gonna go pull my camera up on Discord.
Okay.
I don't like my shit half ass. Fuck that.
No, you're okay.
Y'all niggas could pull up on Punk, cuz. What's your YouTube?
Is it okay if I post a link? Because I think it might
Go ahead.
what's it called? Send it just because
Yeah, go ahead. Put that shit in the chat. That way I can have all this shit prepared.
Yeah, for sure.
Make sure y'all click that link, y'all. Bye.
Pull up on me and say hi. But yeah, how do you feel about that? Pretty much swapping OG and KD.
Is that going to work out? Like, is that a fair trade for them as far as money goes?
KD's making 49, OG's making 40. So you like you said, it'll probably have to be OG and Mitchell Robinson.
For sure.
But then you can bring in somebody like an Andre Drummond or something just to play backup center to Cat.
There we go.
Salaries. Here we go.
You said what?
Salaries. Okay, Steph is making 50. Where's KD? KD's making 51. Giannis is making 48.
Say that again.
I pulled up the salaries on ESPN.com. KD's making 51 million.
Okay.
And Cat's making 49. Giannis is making 48. And who are we talking about? OG, right?
Yeah.
OG's making 36. I'm sorry. So OG and Mitch make up 51 because I think Mitch is on 15. Mitch is at 15. Yep, here he is. 14 3 18. So 15.
Yeah, so we'll say based off of salary, that's the best move for them to keep what they got and to improve the scoring. Like I said, a consistent bucket, and he's going to bring easy defense because he's not going to have to do too much on offense with his point guard and then Cat down there.
Who are you talking about?
So it's going KD.
Okay.
Yeah, KD. So that move is financially sound, right?
Yeah.
The Giannis one, I think, is good for media right now.
The
Because
problem,
I truly think he gonna end up in Golden State. I think he gonna end up in Golden State.
Can I ask you a question as it pertains to that Golden State move?
Yeah.
Do you give up Draymond?
unrealistic move based off of knowing that organization.
Because Jimmy's making
He's going.
48 and
He's going.
Steph's making 55.
Yeah, but Steph ain't going nowhere.
Exactly.
And as far as that organization goes, Draymond is just as important.
Right.
So I don't think he's going anywhere.
So then do you give up Jimmy then?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It's just that simple. Jimmy is Jimmy. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so
we talking Giannis.
Middleton. What's up? What's up? Carrie, what up, boy? Get Robinson out of there if that's the case.
We talking Giannis.
Here's my question, right? Is what package is going to look better to Milwaukee? Because, yeah, Jimmy and Podziemski and Buddy Hield, just to make, salaries match, because you're not going to trade Jimmy for Giannis straight up.
No.
So you're going to have to give up like one of those young players like they're probably going to want Podziemski.
Or they, if they do it like that, a sign and trade, and then it'll be a sign and trade because Giannis what? He has an option, right?
Yeah.
So sign and trade or a multi-team trade, which is more than likely. That's what I think. I think it's going to be a
so then
multi-team
Houston can
trade.
get involved then. Because Jimmy's not going to want to go to Milwaukee by himself.
Now, and then Houston get involved, and then Jimmy end up in Houston. That's a tough pickup.
Yeah, because Dame's gonna miss Dame's probably gonna miss the entirety of next year.
Cook, you might as well retire.
Yeah,
that's my feel.
Yeah,
when it comes to Dame, I think Dame might as well pack it up. That injury set him.
Yep, and he's already 35, so
yeah, he might as well go ahead and make mixtapes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So 3-team trade. This is all hypothetical, by the way. But 3-team trade, probably Jimmy going to Houston, Giannis going to Golden State, and then you got players like Podziemski and Jabari Smith, and probably Dylan Brooks, and like 3-4 first-round picks to Milwaukee.
Yeah.
But does that entice you as much as Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart and Mitchell and 3 New York first-round picks?
See, I like the Knicks move.
Yeah. Because the Knicks players are a lot more proven than the other package.
Right. What's your YouTube?
I am Punny One Media.
Punny One?
Yeah, Punny One Media.
All one word?
Yeah. Here, I'll share with you the video so you can just, what's it called? Just find it that way. Oh, I misspelled the thing. I'll fix it later. I'll fix it in post-production.
No, I'm pulling it up on my iPad.
No, I got you. I'm just saying the title for the stream. I'll just fix it later. KD's probably leaving Phoenix. The question is, where does he go? We talked about New York.
And can you hear yourself twice?
No.
Good.
Yeah. No, I can't.
All right.
By the way, I just want to say, no dick riding shit. I like how your setup looks right now. It looks clean. I like it.
This is got to keep it regular, bruh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But okay. Can you hear that?
The music? Yeah, I can hear it.
That 007 music?
I hear like a kick drum bass, like a kick drum and a bass drum in the background.
Yeah, that was 007 and it was playing because of Nigga Bot.
Oh, interesting. Nigga Bot chill, bro.
But so I'm looking at the salaries with you.
Yeah. Here, let me see. Can I zoom this in one? Yeah, there you go. That's a lot.
And then Jaylen Brown, $49 million. God.
Yeah. You remember, bro? Jaylen Brown signed for 306.
But they talking about Tatum might not even be back the beginning of the season.
Tatum might not play through the entirety of next season, bro. We might not see Tatum until January 26th.
So with that happening, Jaylen Brown for sure not going to be a part of nobody's trade.
That's why I was telling you probably Drew or KP.
Listen, you don't get rid of Drew. You don't get rid of Drew.
So then you probably trade KP. There's going to be a team out there that wants Kristaps Porzingis.
Whether and then that's still another gamble because the nigga ain't been healthy either.
He ain't never healthy. Yup.
Carrie, what up, boy?
Where's what's it called? Where is he?
Get Robinson out of there. Yeah, because all he's good for is snagging offensive boards, Carrie.
Yeah.
Like the nigga can't shoot free throws.
He's been decent these playoffs though.
What he like shooting like 60%?
Free
throws?
Before the Boston series, he was shooting like 49% from the free throw line. And then from the Boston series, he's picked it up to like 60 something.
Yeah.
Where's Kristaps Porzingis on this list? He was making 30 something. Am I blind? There he is.
Like,
29.
Just like this. And then I'll have it set up way better next time.
Do I have anything on here? No. Okay.
And I think we should use StreamYard.
Yeah.
And this is this camera view right here. Mm-hmm. This is the one I'm using.
Yeah.
I like this one.
I don't know what, because if you trade Porzingis, if you're Boston and you trade Porzingis, where the fuck do you send him? Because you're not gonna get equitable compensation for him.
I mean, it depends on who wants him. And then it's like, who's going to offer what for him, right? Mm-hmm. And then it's probably going to be another piece involved. But again, multi-team trades.
Yeah,
multi-team.
You know what I think?
Who the fuck won't want a Porzingis?
You know where I think Porzingis would be interesting?
Where?
Memphis. With Ja. And then at that point, you choose between Jaren Jackson or Desmond Bane. At that point.
No, Bane ain't. You keep Jackson. You keep Jaren Jackson. Desmond Bane is, what's the word we looking for? Expendable?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good player, but
we could package him.
Yep.
And listen, because Steven Adams, he's where?
Houston.
And we already saw him over there. He's too old.
See, I want to see Steven Adams, and I wanted to see Steven Adams go to the Lakers.
That's where I wanted him to go.
When they were looking for a big, I was like, Steven Adams is right there in Houston, and he's not going to cost you a first-round pick. You could trade Gabe Vincent and Maxi Kleber and get him, and get those two contracts off your books, because Maxi Kleber and Gabe Vincent are both making $11 million each. Let me ask you another question.
Yeah.
What does Orlando need? I feel like they're a point guard, like a true point guard away.
Yeah, because
from
Pablo been handling everything.
Yep, Paolo and Franz.
They need a Mike Conley type. Mm-hmm. Not him per se, right, but you need a point guard that can run the offense and get everybody involved. that can also, get a bucket.
Right.
Leave him open, he gonna shoot that bitch.
What if I throw the name at you, Terry Rozier?
Over there in Orlando?
Or is he too much of a score first type of player?
No. See, that's the thing. That's what you want to know. Because I always blame the reason why Boston didn't beat Cleveland when they was up 8 points with 2 minutes left.
Right.
When Kyrie got injured on Terry Rozier for doing too much. Y'all up 8, you come down and shoot 2 threes. The first one hit the shit, Brian grab it, and they take off, score. So it's like, can he run an offense? We seen him do it all season. Well, not all season, but once Kyrie went down,
right,
we seen him pick up the slack. Now, is that due to that Boston team that was around him at the time?
Probably.
More than likely,
because you had Baby Tatum, you had Jaylen Brown, you had Gordon Hayward was out too, so you had Marcus Morris at the 4, Al Horford at the 5. That team had I can't remember who else was on that team. There's another big man. Fuck.
The white ball. It'll come to me.
Luke Cornett wasn't on that team yet.
No. But point is, Terry Rozier, Orlando, is worth a shot.
Okay.
He can score at the point guard spot.
Right. Because I feel like they tried to turn Jalen Suggs into that point guard and it wasn't working.
Nah.
Because Jalen Suggs, he's a Cam Thomas. He's a 2 guard that's going to get you a bucket.
But you bring Rozier in there, he could take pressure off Pablo because he can also play off the ball, which is cool. That's what I like about him.
Yeah.
He's a combo guard. He's like big enough to play point guard, but too small to be a solid 2 guard.
Right.
But in a streaky scorer.
Oh, yeah. Terry's 6'1". Holy shit.
That's even worse. I thought the nigga was 6'3". He's my height. He's definitely a point guard. Definitely nobody's shooting guard. But they got him as a shooting guard.
Right.
So
Lakers moves. What the fuck do the Lakers do with this roster, bro?
It's hard to say when you got what you got and then you don't know what to move.
I'm of the mindset that LeBron shouldn't come back to this team, bro.
That's me personally. Leave it to Luka. Trade LeBron. Get what you could get for him,
bro. No, listen,
and go ahead into the next season without LeBron.
I got a magical one for you. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Okay. LeBron James sign and trade. Ham and Bronny. Send him to Cleveland. You get back Jared Allen, DeAndre Hunter.
Jared Allen would be the perfect fucking big man for the Lakers.
DeAndre Hunter.
I said that to boot. Him or Embiid. Embiid is going to don't skip over that conversation because I still think he's going to end up in LA. But keep going.
But see that
keep going, so you don't lose your train of thought.
So Jared Allen, DeAndre Hunter, probably Ty Jerome, and Max Strus to make the contract work, and a couple and like 2 first-round picks. So now you have Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Darius Garland with LeBron, and you have a semi-young team still around Bronny because Darius Garland can bring him up as a point guard and all that. And LeBron is back in the East where he has another chance to win a title with a team
I think it would be dope for the news for him to retire in Cleveland. I said that.
Yeah. And the Lakers get younger because now you're bringing in a what I consider a great 3-and-D player, a big that's athletic shot blocker. That's
what Luka needs.
That's not expensive. That's not expensive because Jared Allen's making 25 million.
So that's perfect.
And then a backup point guard in Ty Jerome.
You got Jared Allen on the list as far as big men that could go to the Lakers and fit.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Adams, although he's older.
Right.
And Embiid.
Or
Giannis. Embiid and Giannis.
Could you imagine if Giannis somehow ended up on the Lakers with Luka, with LeBron?
That would be some cheating shit. That would be some cheating shit.
But I can see the Lakers doing it, bro. That's the problem. Is I can see the Lakers doing it.
I could for sure see the Lakers going for Embiid. If LeBron is still there, some way, somehow, the Lakers going to end up with Embiid.
Bro, do you remember when the Lakers first traded for Luka? When the Lakers first traded for Luka, and I sent you the screenshot of the potential trade for Jokic to go to the Lakers, bro.
Yeah, that would be stupid. Because that was that they would definitely have to give LeBron up for that. Because they would build with fucking Luka and Jokic.
But you don't have to give LeBron up. That's the crazy part.
Is what? Why is that?
So where's Jokic? Jokic is making 51. So on the Lakers right now, Gabe Vincent is still under contract. Maxi Kleber is still under contract. Rui's under contract. Yes.
Before you say this,
sure.
Remember what Denver has to think about this.
Sure.
Giving up these piece of shit pieces for your multi MVP who was just averaging a triple-double and didn't win the MVP.
Right.
Who bought y'all a chip. So think about what these moves that you're talking about putting in there for Denver and how that won't work for them.
So you're definitely going to have to give up Austin Reeves for that.
Right.
You have to give up Rui Hachimura. You have to give up Dorian Finney-Smith. You have to give up Kleber and Gabe Vincent to make the contracts work.
And toss Jeannie Buss in there. Because we talking about Jokic, bro.
Yeah.
We talking about
you're probably going to have to rename the Crypto.com arena the Denver arena.
Listen, he's going to retire in Denver.
But see, we were saying that about Luka and that didn't happen. That he was going to retire in Dallas.
Let me tell you something. Listen, I never said that.
Okay.
That's just the way the league looked. But as people who watch basketball, if you know Mark Cuban.
But Mark Cuban doesn't own the team anymore.
Well, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, he does. He has a minority stake in the team, but he's not.
So is he not a part of operations anymore?
No. He is a minority owner now.
So who the fuck made this decision to get rid of Luka like that? Because that's a Mark Cuban move.
Bro, Mark Cuban has been on the record on interviews stating he would have stopped that shit if he knew about it.
He wouldn't have done it?
He wouldn't have done it. He would have stopped it.
So you're actually right. You're actually right. Now that I think about it, I sound like a dumbass saying that. That nigga definitely wouldn't have got rid of it.
That's what I'm saying. Mark Cuban explains why he sold his majority stake in the Dallas Mavericks.
We could talk about that later.
Yeah, but I'm just pointing out that he's not the majority owner anymore.
No, I'm glad you said something because I thought the nigga still was the owner.
No,
like I said, I don't be going as far as GMs and all that shit anymore.
Right.
But
that's why the city of Dallas wanted to burn Nico, what's his name, to the ground.
But back to Jokic though, bro, that nigga's going. Listen, they already talking about the number 15 is going to be retired in Denver.
Mm-hmm.
When it should have never been his.
Right.
He should have never been allowed to wear 15 because it should have already been retired by Melo.
By Melo, yep.
Like that should have been his number, and then he would have had his own.
I think the reason why they didn't retire 15 is because Melo was still in the league, though.
I mean, niggas did shit like that for other people.
I mean, yeah, the Golden State said nobody's going to wear the number 9, and that's just Andre Iguodala.
So like, and they retire it not officially, but they make sure nobody comes to get the number until the player is actually out the league. No one should have been able to get that 15.
I agree.
Because now it's all this bullshit. Who's the best number 15 for Denver? Okay, it's easy. We know it's Jokic.
Yeah, because he brought him a chip.
Obviously, two MVPs, but that's still
3. He's a 3-time
Melo.
MVP.
Oh well, my bad. 3.
Yeah.
What? 2 back to back, and then
and then the third one last year.
So yeah, of course it's controversial because Melo made Denver pop. Nobody gave a fuck about the Nuggets before 2003. Then with Kenya Martin and all them over there, because he was there with Kenya.
That team was tough, bro. That 2007-2008 team.
That point is, Melo numbers should have been retired.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Jokic should have had some foreign ass number like 78 to match his man's Luka.
Can I ask you? Let me ask you a question. Should the Knicks retire Melo's number? 7.
I mean, the 7.
I think they should.
Respectfully, yeah, but
he's the only person.
Listen, the Knicks got so many numbers retired.
But here's the thing, though: is nobody else wanted to be in New York during the 2010s, bro?
It ain't that. It's just. It just seemed that way. It ain't about that. But Melo's from New York.
Yeah.
AKA Baltimore at the same time. So him being there.
Oh, he went to Syracuse too. That's New York.
Yeah. But out of Baltimore. He wasn't living in New York at that time.
Right.
Remember, he was close friends with KD.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But
yeah, bro. But yeah, bro. Cause see, whatever you would have to give up for Jokic, you have to give up for Embiid too, because they're making the same amount of bread.
I'm telling you, the Lakers gonna make some shit happen for Embiid.
That's gonna be crazy, bro.
And he's more likely to be in some type of move than Jokic
because of his injury history.
And I feel like the Sixers are tired of this nigga.
Yeah.
You got a good 5 years to bring some shit here, and you always getting banged up.
He never even made a conference finals.
George was going to do it. I told niggas that it wasn't going to work because both of them niggas was going to get injured. And what the fuck happened?
You didn't have to bring that up. Okay, I'm still sorry
because I was saying it. I'm like, bruh, Paul George is going to be Paul George. And then it's going to depend on whether Paul George is going to be healthy. What happened? Bonk.
Yeah, I'm still sorry.
Embiid. Bonk. So somebody got to go.
Yeah.
Somebody got to go. That's Maxey team now.
Let me give you another one of my what ifs, and this will be the last one.
All right, and then we can end it after this.
LaMelo Ball going to your Pelicans with Zion.
That's too much like wrong. LaMelo play his game. Like the way he play, he's not going to fit in New Orleans.
We got to get this nigga out of Charlotte though, bro.
No, but see, I don't see Charlotte let him play his game.
Because they have no choice.
It fits, but it works for him. So they got to build around his young ass in order for them to even, I don't know, because they not looking for no chip with that nigga. I tell you that. You ain't going to win no chip with LaMelo.
He's only 23.
You're not going to win no chip. The first, we got until he's about 26 to see a mature game from him. Right now, this nigga is YouTube.
Yeah. Listen though,
the nigga play in the league like he playing pickup ball.
Listen though, you got to give it 25, 5 and 7 is tough.
Fuck it. You're not hearing me. Like, he's tough.
Yeah.
He's tough. But you said where?
To New Orleans.
No.
Next to Zion.
Zion already out his fat ass mind. He don't know whether he want to be fat or athletic or somebody or a stripper's baby dad. He's pissing me off. I got your jerseys, you man. I gotta watch my mouth on this YouTube.
He
digging his square head ass.
He was another one that averaged 24, 7, and 5.
You're not. The nigga was averaging that since rookie year.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Like, the nigga came out the busted shoe averaging that. You mean like the nigga came out the gate tweaking like that?
Yeah.
You ain't saying nothing.
Being stubby as shit, barely looking Gumby.
He gonna give 24 points, 7 rebounds. What was that? 5 assists. on 3 games.
On like
3 games.
On like 65%
the rest of the season, padding stats.
On like 65% shooting too, bro. Because
the average 24, nigga. You did it in 3 games and you've been injured the rest of the year. I remember the year Odin Polynice hit 1 3. This you probably don't even know that the nigga was a bum ass center for the Jazz, and his stats, his threes was 1,000 because he made 1.
He made
so
1.
The next
he
season,
shot 1. He made 1.
Yeah. So his percentage was 1,000, bro, on the video game, and the nigga could hit threes because of that. Get that shit out. Get that shit out.
That's crazy.
But LaMelo
shit.
in New Orleans with Zion, that's just not good for the organization.
But see, they need a point guard though. DeJounte just got hurt.
He's not the point guard.
Okay.
He's already wild.
Okay.
He already played. Like, Zion needs vets around him.
Okay.
You see what I mean? Like that's my squad. Like, I want niggas to hoop. Bring young boy over there. He good for TV. Yeah. But what is that going to amount to?
Fair enough.
With AD, we was scratching at a chip. We was whooping on the fucking the
Blazers, bro.
The Golden State ass the one series where we got swept though, but we was up
20 every single game.
20 on them niggas.
But see, that's a Golden State staple, bro, because everybody is up 20 on Golden State up until the third quarter.
Yeah, them niggas, yeah, exactly. But I'm saying we were scratching it with Drew.
Mm-hmm.
And then we
Rajon Rondo, AD.
We could have even made noise with fucking Rondo and Boogie.
And Boogie, yep.
Right? The stats from them two alone wasn't nobody gonna stop them two niggas.
That's a lot of brain matter on that court.
You feel me? So we coming from that. No, we not bringing young boy over there. Leave that nigga in Charlotte. Let that nigga dribble the Spalding off that motherfucker over there, averaging 26 with the ball. And then you add some young niggas around him that he could toss that bitch up to, because that nigga, he gonna break a double team with a double spin move, step back, hezzy dribble, layup.
He's a real life 2K player.
This nigga is YouTube in the league.
He's a real life 2K player.
LaMelo Ball is LaMelo. So we got we got LaMelo and we got my nigga his fucking brother. I forget his name.
Lonzo's
my guy.
Lonzo
right?
just re-signed in Chicago. 2 years, 40.
Lonzo's my guy. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And remember when all of this ball talk about all the balls going to the league? All the balls going to the league. That's crazy.
Hey, yo.
All the balls going to the league, right? And when they pop was talking, he was like, listen, LaMelo is the best out of everybody.
Yup. He was talking that shit.
And look at this nigga's game.
Yeah, you can't say he was wrong. You can't say he was wrong.
Yo, gonna be cooking niggas, bro. Bro, do you see what he do to Drew Holiday? It's not many niggas that's not Brunson that has bust this man ass. Every time this nigga running the LaMelo, he touching earth. He touching earth. He just can't guard young boy. I'm telling you, I'm not guarding no YouTube dribbling ass nigga neither. Fuck out of here. Them niggas be
I'm falling out within 5 minutes of the
has he
game.
double step back cross? Has he you go for the up fake? They going for a jelly roll from the three. You bugging out. Not guarding that shit.
Hey,
Nigga average 26 doing that.
Hey, listen to me. You're at the Rutgers, right? Let's just say, and you got your 5. You guys just won a game, and the first person you see walking on the court is LaMelo. What are you doing?
I mean, I'm out. I'm not doing that. These niggas they get away with different shit, bro, and we can't play physical. These niggas are shifty. Bro, do you like, bro?
He said, I'm tagging out.
There's no defense for this shit. Do you be watching the games?
No, I be seeing them.
Like, and I'm not even talking about him. I'm just talking about the league in a whole. Watching Halliburton, watching this nigga Shai, like the shit that the moves that they could do now is hard to guard when a nigga can throw it across his body,
bro. Listen,
and catch it, take 2 steps as it's rolling into his hand. And look like he's about to shoot, but if you jump, he gonna cross back over and go this way. Like, that's a carry,
bro. You do you know who's gonna be special in like 2 years?
Who?
The nigga Stefan Castle, bro. Stefan Castle's gonna be special, bro.
Castle been tough. He been tough.
But he's gonna be another one of those shifty, dribbling, crazy niggas, bro. He's gonna be another one.
He been tough. But with that conversation, the podcast is the podcast. It will get greater later. You know what I'm talking about, y'all?
100%. We learn and we grow.
Bro, I'm losing my mind, right? I'm looking at you on the iPad, and then you talking on the iPad, but nothing's coming out. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
You got the volume down?
No, it's the volume down, but I'm thinking you're talking and I can't hear you. That's how you know I'm tired. But listen, chat, and everybody on Pun Side that's over there, we appreciate y'all just rocking with the bullshit podcast. This is the low budget start. Everything gonna be smooth later, and we'll take it from here.
Yeah,
I'm getting my tired ass off here, and yeah,
appreciate y'all for pulling through. Thank you, Fresh. And we gonna have a set schedule soon. We gonna have everything soon.
Every Sunday.
Every Sunday. There you go.
You just got to get better with the production.
Yes. All right. We will see y'all next week.
Yup.